All right, all right. What's going on, everyone? How's it going? How is it going? What's going on, man? Readjust me setup a little bit. Just a tiny little bit there. Just give us a night. She always telling me not to do this. Not to be adjusting the way that she set things up for me. She's not a she, she's me. Just the way me set it up, right? That's how it is, right? This is church. Jeez. Going to church there, are we? One watching that. Thinking time and diamonds in my chat. Diamonds in my chat. Ah, don't look at my key bits. Yeah, that is a great little combo. Spare key, you hook your spare stuff on that. Spare light, whatever you're hooking on this stuff. You're hooking things up with other things. You're being a matchmaking hooker. Hooking matchmaking. How's it going, fellas? How's it going, fellas? How's it going, fellas? How's it going? How is it going, fellas? New English Sharpest, what's going on, man? Here you go. Spotlight on this tool tonight. You can tell me what that tool does. You become king of the evening. Kings of New England. Sharpest. You princes of New England. Alright. Let's go after some beer, y'all. Cheers. How you doing there, New England? Been a minute. It's good to see you here. It's good to see you here in the Skillet. What's good, home Skillet? Oh, isn't that a band, Skillet? Yeah, spotlight on the tool. Tell me what it is, what it does. You become king of the moment. Pull these knives out of my waistband. I don't always work with a stool. Yeah, I keep chewing my waistband. You got a problem with that? You got problems? Six people. Who's going to be the first to drop a like? So anyway, yeah. I was talking to my buddy about these knives because he was asking me if they were actually really good. I said, yeah, actually they kind of really are. I said, they remind me of these cheap Chinese ones we used to get out of the flea market. Except they'd always have like plastic handle or like red and black on them or something. It's never paracord. See, I knew exactly. It's all right. It's all right, man. Dang, it sucks a little bit, right? I mean, and diamonds, I know how to trigger your programming, dude. It's just how it works. Dude. You don't know this, but we met 22 years ago, before a man knew you, and I had programmed you from the womb. Then again, I ain't nobody's daddy except for one person, so that ain't the possibility. Of course, it could just be a slight, weird, odd, and cosmic connection that brought us together here and turned you into the Blue Man Group, man. I had bacon this morning, but no, I told him to just go buy one, and then he's like, can I come to your house and I check him out? I said, sure, dude. I don't give a shit. Come on, right? So he comes by, he picks it up. He's like, fuck, man, I should have just bought it while I was looking at it. And I was like, were you on the phone asking me about it? Right? It's like, yeah, I kind of was. I was like, it's $10, dude, at Walmart. You're gonna have buyer's remorse for $10, right? Like, I get it. I had buyer's remorse for a $20 Wii, right? But I gotta tell you, that $20 Wii is like a $300 Wii or something now. The chances of you programming me. Well, it's all happening in the 15-second reviews, guys. Play them backwards. Play them all backwards. It's like, you will obey me. Yes, you will obey. True accolade. Cheers, by the way. So, this is the last time you'll see this on stream because it's going to go into a box where it kind of lives with a bunch of other things that I got to start selling. Because I got to start selling some things to get the money to produce more shows. It's an endless cycle. But what I've done is I'll let everyone know when everything goes up all at once. So you can just go pick what you want out of it. But this is a first aid kit, official first aid kit for the Boy Scouts of America. It's from like the 1940s, 50s, 30s, 40s, 50s, somewhere in there. And they used them up to like the 70s, prepared by Johnson & Johnson. And what I've done is I've taken an entire modern travel-ready first aid kit by Johnson & Johnson, and I integrated it in there with a little Eddie Special. It's got a bit of it's got a tube of super glue there, just in case. But it's an entire first aid kit. I'm looking at within the next like 10 to 20 days. I'm gonna put up probably 10 or 30 items, 10 to 30 items, depending on what. I have like I have a little wheelbarrow that I gotta sell, a little radio flyer. Hold on, I have a couple of examples of it. I can show you this one. At least I know it's right here. Where is it? It's right here. Yeah, I know I got at least one of these, brand new in the box. Yeah, super glue in the first aid, yep. Yeah. I have another one kicking around somewhere too. That one I'm going to turn into something. But it'll be in the second batch of things that I do. Maybe a shelf. Maybe a curio shelf. Maybe a knife shelf with some knives. That wagon is dope. I do have like one that's brand new in package that I can sell, that I need to sell. I need to just get rid of it. There's like a lot of things I think I can sell. The thing is I got to get rid of some stuff soon. Real soon. Because if I get rid of this stuff sooner than later, I just try to make sure that they're dope and desirable when I put them up. That's all. So two things. This dope first aid kit with a modern one inside of it. Actually, can I just do this? Ah, no, I can't. You suck. You suck. You suck. Anyway, I won't send the box with it. I'll just send the case. It doesn't make sense to send this. This is a crappy case, man. It should have made a 10. Should have made a 10. Remember when OtterBox made OtterBoxes? And they made boxes? It's an OtterBox. See, it says OtterBox on it. And this is a slightly curved design. It's supposed to kind of fit on one of your pouches. It's got like kind of these belt loop deals where you can like open it on the side and then put your phone in there. Remember, you're talking iPhone 4. Yeah. OtterBox. Remember when you had fun? All the time. All you did was have fun. Anyway, sorry. I do have this knife to open tonight. The CRKT, the Columbia River Knife and Tool Company Scribe. Small stainless steel EDC carry every day. Pen knife type deal. I do have an analog to show you against it. It is the worst thing I've ever bought as far as a knife goes. I bought it from Amazon. Thank you, Jeffino. Yeah, no, dude. So okay, diamonds. You know what that is? Do you know what it is? You don't know what it is yet, do you? No one knows what that is. It's for a very specific thing. But anyway, I did get this for $1 at the thrift store. Little fake Realtree type wallet. I might roll with it for a little bit. It's got a double window. It's kind of cool. It's got a little satiny feeling stuff in there. So many people stop telling me I have a dope wallet. Although I'm still looking for a replacement dope wallet. It's a clamp. It's a clamp. No, it's not a clamp. It is. There's no spring, no tension to it, nothing. You don't know what that is, huh? You don't know what that is, huh? I'll wait. I'll see if anyone can tell me. It's hard to show, but I'll show it to you up close. There's no name on the brand. There's no brand name on it. But it's a tool I've used many times working on cars. There's a hint. I use it to work on cars. What do I use that to work on cars with? Hey, look, 8 people in the chat. The pathos of me being the second like. Pathos. It's like drinking a whole thing of alum. Ooh, I played with one. Hey, the other side may give you a hint too. That's a pulling side, and that's a pulling side. What would be shaped like that on one side, and be shaped like that with little pincers on the other? What would you possibly pull with that? No one knows, dude. No one ever knows. I know exactly what it is, because I use it on the regular. On the regulars. First thing you check when you're diagnosing an automotive product. Or a problem, sorry, problem. I mean, dude, you're supposed to tell me exactly what it is, not ask me questions. I'm not answering your questions. I mean, if you can't answer it definitively, I don't know if I can take anything you say as the answer. Think you aren't programmed. Think I don't already know what the program is. It's cool, dude. Like, trust me. There's ways for you to, dude. Yeah, there's ways for you to figure it out, though. So I'm not going to give you the answer. You got to give me the answer, you see. Cheers, by the way. Cheers. I'm glad you're baked. I'm glad you're baked and caked, dude. I'm so happy for that, dude, because I'm about to be too. Huh. See, a Walmart knife. Nothing wrong with a little Walmart knife. A little Walmart knife action. Anyway, so it's at $8, $7.95, $8 knife for that. Not bad. Not bad for $8. Look, I think I gave this to Savvy, and he was like, "Dude, for $8, you gonna complain? You gonna use it, beat it up? I hope to God that you recycle it." Yeah, less than $10 out at Walmart. Now, if you say, "Well, what's the $10 knife?" That's similar in some ways, because that's a stamp knife too. It's just full tang all the way through. It's a stamp. So that just doesn't have the fancy handle. It's just, you could actually make your own handle for this if you really wanted to. I don't know who out there is fancy, who's doing stuff, who's being fancy. It does come with its own scabbard, with its own plastic insert, which is nice. I have used the God of all tapes to make it into one non-discretionary, extremely noticeable thing. Yeah. How is that practical? It's not. But I don't want to lose them, and I don't want them to not be together ever again. So I used my medical science of black tape, black magicry, to turn it into a weird amalgamation of the two things. Why am I doing that? The cameless sledge, a chisel, a knife, and a rasp. 20 bucks. Not a bad deal. Not a bad deal. It comes with its own belt thing. I cut the belt part off because I have plenty of pouches and stuff that this lives in. And is it full tank? I always just get asked, this is full tank. I say, really kind of sounds like it. It's got a chisel on it. It kind of needs to be. Although I gotta tell you, maybe one day, cut this handle open with a water jet or something. Come on, let's go. Practical and tactical, somewhat magical. Owl probably ties his own. He's a badass like Rat, like the Rat King. Check out the Rat King by Barnett. It's a wrist rocket. It's dope. I love this Klein Tools knife. It's a great knife. It's got a wire stripper on there. And since I've just brought up the idea of tool knives, and before I go on, that's a $7-8 knife out of Walmart too. You talk about EDC type stuff, fits in your hand, you know, quietly, and then out of nowhere, it just appears. Anyway, so utility knives. Klein Tools makes a bunch of great utility knives. This one has a spare blade storage. And then this is the reason why I bought this, is because it has a built-in scraper. A built-in scraper. And that's a nice knife too. That's about 20 bucks. Totally worth it. Mighty Boss Stones mentioned a Rat King. I mean, a Rat King is like a bunch of rats all like entwined together or whatever. So, I wear my sunglasses at night. Hey, Pops. How you doing? What? What you got?
White milk.
You want me to go get white milk for you? All right.
What's in the box?
What's in what box?
Green thing.
Knives. I'm on live right now.
Oh.
A white milk. There you go. You're welcome. Love you. Sorry about that. What's up, James? Because I bought knives in a lot of places. Like Gordon out of Harbor Freight makes that one. It's like $7, $6.99, $7. It's not a bad little knife. They make this one for $10. It's got G10 panels on the side. Or something. No, it's not G10. It's like fake G10 panels. Maybe it's G10. No, it's G10. Totally. It's got real G10 panels. You can see the striations in it. Okay. For 10 bucks. And I see that one out there for 30 or 40 bucks, and I'm just like, man, that is such an ugly knife. I got this one. No, they them's are here. I hope for your sake. Look, man, people just live, dude. That's the cameless friggin' Dominator. You can't avoid it your entire life. The cameless Dominator. One day there'll be a moment where you just gotta deal with it and stuff. It's fine. Cameless Dominator I got at Home Depot, but I also got this at Home Depot. That's the wood handle with the Tanto blade that you cannot get in store. You can only buy 2 knives and then make your own version of it, because that's what I wanted. I remember looking at both knives and saying, all right, I guess I'm buying a $20 Husky knife. The Milwaukee Fastback is not fastback enough. I am grilling steaks. IR Baboon, IR here tonight. I am Weasel. It's not fastback. You want a good one out of Home Depot. Spring assisted Husky knife. Just an amazing one. It's $13, but if you want something name brand and you want to go even cheaper than that, you can go on to the old Bezos world and you can buy this DeWalt. Spring assisted. It's got a button lock detent, pocket lock. It's got everything I like in it. And it's got a cool push button that disappears after you deploy the blade. Yeah, that's $12.90 something. I mean, we live in the age of amazing things, dude. It's amazing. I've got this little knife. Y'all talking about food now. Great. That sounds great. What kind of grill? Tasty. I got guacamole chips and half burrito from lunch from earlier. That sounds like leftovers. That's a 44032 by Klein. They don't make these anymore. It's a little Japanese knife, Japanese steel knife, stainless Japanese steel knife with a lock back on the back end. Really nice little thing. I got that from the thrift store. I got that from the thrift store too, and that's janky. I got this from Harbor Freight. Little key-shaped pen knife sheath deal. I don't know why it sticks up a little. Maybe it's because they didn't think this through. The Marlin knives, which I'm telling you right now, I'm not a happy camper with anything that M is doing right now. The M Corporation, whatever the hell they're called. And then here's the other Marlin knife I have. Just a terrible little knife. Only use it in emergencies. Seriously. You see Marlin in a gas station, don't buy it, okay? Like, why? Because here's everything I've bought out of Walmart, okay? Right, the cheapest thing that I have in here, I don't have in here. Let's see, where is it? It's right here. One of these puppies. They call this the Sonder knife, but that's a $10 knife for like a cool little like, what do they call the Benchmade version of this switch knife? I know that everyone has a switch knife now or whatever, a jackknife if you would prefer. But if you're looking for an upgrade on that, they have an upgrade for that at $20, and then they have one at $25, and that one's a button press. I showed that to one of my buddies who's like, tactical. Shout out to Toby. Shout out to Tobes. He weighed out my bag tonight. Yeah, he liked this. He was like, man, that's cool. He actually like really got really close to it, really looked at it really hard, and was like, man, what is this? And I was like, dude, it's a Walmart knife. I bought a bunch of these SOGs out at Walmart. They were on clearance at like $6 a piece. So I bought 3 or 4 of them, 5 of them, and they kind of live in shoes or the lining of clothes and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Behind belt buckles. This was like $6 for this boy. It's got bearings, aluminum panels, really nice. Last night's knife I got out of Walmart, $15, a Kershaw hot wire. Just a nice knife, by the way. I really did like this knife. I carried it in my pocket all day, barely noticed it was there. When I didn't notice, I'd check my pocket and be like, oh, it's there. But spring assisted stuff, if you need something that's under $10, these are $7.98, $7.97, and they have pocket locks out at Walmart. And this is the other one that's a little bit slimmer, a little bit more EDC, if you ask me. EDC, if you ask me. And then if you want an even cheaper knife that's still really good out at Walmart, you can buy one of these Country DNA. Mossy Oak Country DNA, baby. So they have knives that are very similar out of Mossy Oak, and you can almost see where the designs get, like they're coating it, all the different designs at once. And so the $5 knife out at Walmart gets the crappiest lineups. By the way, like that's not bad looking, but that's not a good lineup for the other side, right? So what I'm thinking is, that's got that panel. That's got that panel. And I think that's a better matchup for that side in some ways. So I think I might swap the panels or do something like that. Trust me when I tell you, the knife is mine. I'm going to make it do what I will. This one's like $11.95. And This one's not a bad little knife. It's got like it's like a multi-tool knife. It's got a fire starter, cord cutter, which is not a very good cord cutter, but it works well as a little cup to do your fire starting stuff in. A window, glass breaker, and then you got a screwdriver with a little flip bit, man. But some of the better knives I've gotten out of there, right? The Buck Highline, the 263 Highline Buck, the Chopper. Oh, why is all the Chopper? The Chopper Owl. That's a $40 knife. I think I paid $18 on clearance for it. Keep your eyes open for amazing deals at Walmart. Like, because if you're not looking hard enough. Swiss Tech, the Verdig knife, that's about $35. Not a bad little buy at $35. I'm moving up in the world, I'm telling you, because I got a $40 knife right here. Another $40 knife. That's another buck, and that one's called the Trekker. And that one's just a really slick, friggin' standard, basic, everyday kind of carry knife. It's got a weird paint job on there, and that scratches off pretty easy. But the green's holding up pretty good. So I think when it comes down, it'll have like kind of blue sections and maybe like little chunks of green in it. I think that'll look cool. So like you could spend $10, you could spend $30, you could spend, how much money? Did I spend on this? Oh yeah, you could spend the $75 knife, and I spent 50 on that. The Buck 119, the special. It's a great knife. So, what makes the best glass handheld thing is mostly one piece. So I keep telling you, dude, I don't answer your questions. I answer your questions, right? No, I don't. And I tell you the answers to the questions you need to know. Ha! Acolytes. And is there another knife I can say out of Walmart definitively I like? Yeah, that's a Camillus G hammer, although you can buy this a lot of places. I bought this at Walmart. Camillus makes some good knives, man. I've had 3 or 4 of them in my life now. 4, I think. And I used to have like a full tang one. So, what happened here? What happened here? Oh, I was full volume the whole time, and I was just like not watching anything. Oh, that's great. That's even better. 15 people with 2 likes. Let's go. All right. So Camillus, great knife. For $20, almost every Camillus I've ever had is some sort of weird, crazy, amazing, or standard, crazy, cool, normal. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like Walmart knives. Same deal goes. Like, they're gonna follow the trends of the industry and give it to you as cheap as possible. You know what I'm saying? I got utility knives in this last box, and I don't know if people want to hear about utility knives right now. I can't thumb number 1. Yeah, well, you see, it doesn't count. If you thumb number 1 and then you already exist, you see that doesn't count it. It stops counting the minute you hit the thumb, and I said thank you for it. So thank you again, Diamonds, because you were number 1, and you rock all night long, Sweet Susie. Okay. I bet he does. Greatest of all time. Rogers, Woodworks, and Rogers is around. Why is he not like here in the chat talking to us? Where's the Rogers at? Slats. Yes, slats. Mofo, they're called slats. Yeah. Dude, they've always been called slats. It's alright. 761 subscribers. Thanks, y'all. Here, cheers. Cheers, y'all. Cheers. Sweet Susie, Rogers is talking to her. It's possible. Who knows? I don't know what he's doing in his neck of the woods, his woods of the neck. Let me go get another beer. That was barely a cheers worthy. A little sip. No, no cheers on it. Sorry. Although I heard it through the grapevine, I know where I can get a Virgil's root beer. A Virgil's root beer. A delicious Virgil's root beer. Hmm. Oh, if you work anywhere where you hit your head, you should buy a bum cap. A bum cap has this insert in it, helps protect your head against incidental bumps. I was using mine today, and I'm telling you, it's important. Protect your head, protect your neck. Oh, not this again, Marcus. For God's sakes. Dude, just calm down, man. For real. I don't know what your deal is. Well, I gave you a day to cool down. It's all good. And then you walk into here, you get, dude, all these friggin' moderators. It's weird. It's like, all right, dude, cool. You want to be that person, the child in the room, while every other adult's looking at you like you're funny, because you're not funny. All right, there you go. Yeah, mix it up with diamonds. Diamonds will give you everything. All that you ever wanted and more. It's like diamonds. He is diamonds, made from the very essence of avarice. Cheers to diamonds. And I'm sure he did. He's totally copping to it right now. He's ready. He's ready to freaking. Yeah, no, actually, isn't like diamonds. Isn't that like your little gem that you got? Your little gem. Would you name that kid Sapphire? I don't know. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yes. Ah, one of these deals. This guy isn't a good guy. Oh, that's nice of you to say that I'm not a good guy. Slow dance in the moonlight. Have you ever danced with the devil by the pale moonlight? You want to get nuts? Let's get nuts. It is what it is. Sorry, that's the guy who made my burrito trolling because I didn't tip. Is that your alternate identity on YouTube? There is that what you do? You troll around and like you like two chat windows, typing one conversation with one with the other. Marcus Martinez, I don't know what's going on in your life, man. Why you dude? You have a drink Bailey's from a shoe. What a good show, by the way. What a good show. Cheers. Cheers to the Mighty Boosh. Yeah, you ever drink Bailey's from a shoe? Or from a woman's shoe? It's from, yeah, old Greg, yeah. I'm old Greg. And it's from a woman's shoe. Of course he is, dude. He's the deepest, most southern guy I've ever met. He's like, hey, what's up, y'all? This is how I talk. My name's O Wise Owl. I got a shotgun. I got a tattoo of $1 million on my chest. Yes, the Boosh. Yes. Hey, so you know the guy who did that is the guy. One of the guys who did that show was one of the guys who did the IT crowd. Yeah, see, he paid for the burrito. He wouldn't have. He would have just like called you a weird name and run away. Yeah, and that's a good show. And what's his name? Noel, isn't that? And then there's a show. It's like the annual quiz show in Britain. It's like every year they have a quiz show, or every like 6 months or 3 months they have a quiz show. And the quiz show is like the celebrities and like from America, from there, from everywhere, right? Because a lot, dude. The one thing that Britain friggin' imports the most from us is our television. I don't know if you know that. It's the biggest import for us. They watch a shit ton of American TV, which is why American TV had to get a little bit more posh. I mean, like, I never really liked Russell Brand. I never thought his comedy was funny. Although I gotta say, I do like him in Forgetting Sarah Marshall. I thought he was good in that. So yeah. Take from that what you will. No one's being racist to you, dude. Like, that's the funny part. Literally, no one's doing that. Like, no one here is doing it at all. Really? So he is? You always say people know who I am, or know who you are, or whatever. Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure he's Hispanic. Like, I don't get it, dude. Like, you think your trolling is working? It's not. It's funny, actually. Dude, it's genuinely. This is why no one stopped you yet. Hispanic at the disco. That's pretty good, Diamonds. Hispanic. Panic at the Disco. Hispanic. The one I used in an upcoming video is I hate when I experience lag screws. Well, it doesn't sound like you're being serious. It doesn't sound like you're being serious at all, dude. Like, don't have a Hispanic attack. That doesn't even make that much sense, but still. I mean, it would make sense if, like, Homeslice said he was, like, you know, a Puerto Rican woman. Trust me, that's not racism. What I just said, that's just fact. Puerto Rican women are, like, possessive as hell. I know, I only dated 2 of them. I wasn't going for 3. See, there's the thing, you know, I've shown my face on the channel multiple times, dude. It's hilarious. It's hilarious, dude. I don't understand, man. Like, how you're trying to say anything. Like, are you one of these compulsive liar types who just always is saying something that's a lie and can't help it? Because, I mean, I'd dig with that, dude. Just, like, tell us the wild version, most opposite of what you did actually do, and then we'll understand. Okay, cool. Why does that make me racist because your wife was black? That's kind of a weird thing to say, dude. I mean, like, that sounds like you don't know what you're talking about. You know, talking out your ass. Cheers, y'all. Cheers. No, Wiseow, I'm not going to the Discord to look at your half-eaten burrito from earlier today that you're eating now. We can't take you serious. You came in like a silly Billy. Dude, I don't even understand what that question's supposed to mean. Like, if I was racist to one type, I'd probably be racist to multiple types. It's just, I think, how it works. I don't know, because I'm not a fucking racist. So, you know, how is he racist if he had a kid with your wife? That's a good question. And she's black. You sound exactly like this guy. Cool, I sound exactly like someone. This guy. You know, my face is on a video. You have to watch all the videos. Get me views, you can see my face. Until then, you're not getting it tonight. Especially, dude, you're fucking begging for it now. You've said it twice, that's begging. You're not even asking anymore. You didn't even politely say none of that shit. That's hilarious, dude. By the way, I always follow the golden rule. Do unto others as you would have others to do unto you. You know, I just want people to leave me the fuck alone, so I just leave people the fuck alone. That guy, the guy that got my wife pregnant sounds just like you. Cool. I'm sorry you live in Minnesota and your wife was into me or something. Dude, you know it's you, that's why you don't want to show it. He's begging you without manners. How does that work? Yeah, exactly. Beggars and choosers, folks. Beggars and choosers. You see, that would be a bit of an issue. I've only made one kid, and I'm raising that kid. Go watch all my fucking videos, Marcus. You think I'm someone I'm not? Yeah, that's the other thing. I ain't got a wife. I never had a wife. I only had a baby mama. And I know exactly who she is because I was fixing her car in a video not more than a few days ago. I do say a friend because she is a friend. I want your daughter to see your face. Your daughter is right here. I don't know what that means. Cheers, by the way, to anyone in the chat who's not Marcus Martinez. You don't deserve a cheers, my friend. I'm sorry. I don't know what you're on about. No. I don't know what your problem is, man. I don't know what your deal is. It's cool. Look, eventually someone's going to time you out. You need to just chill the fuck out. Or go watch the videos and then take a screenshot of my face from the frickin' video. Dude. No way, man. No friggin' way. It's impossible. It's not possible. My wife isn't. She's in bed. She's in bed. It's past your bedtime. Why isn't she in bed? It's past your bedtime. None of that makes sense, Diamonds. Should have been like, yeah, blah, blah, blah. Marcus, dude, okay, look. Look. My life sucks too. You think you're the fucking only person in the My Life Sucks club? Right? I just make everything look fabulous in my existence on the videos. Hey, what's up, mister? Mister, can we have our ball back, please? Hey, mister, come on. Yeah, we already knew that. It's okay. By the way, we're all miserable. It's just most of us have, like, you know, an outlet for it, like work, or art, or friggin' drawing, or building things. I'm alone too. You think there's someone else here? Is there someone else literally standing here with me? No. Should I call someone so that I'm not alone to make you feel a little bit better? I don't know, dude. Like, what do you want me to tell you? You know, you could leave the house, go meet some people. Don't be sorry, dude. Everyone's fucking alone and miserable. You think that's not a part of the human condition? What makes you different is how you come out from that, okay? Like, yeah, everything sucks, but you know what? And apparently, I guess you're raising another man's child, not mine, because I tell you what, dude. I very, very carefully watch where my seed goes. Look. Well, you don't have to say man up, dude. Just understand that being a man means that, like, sometimes you just gotta fucking go find someone to talk to about this shit. It doesn't have to be your fucking father confessor. Hey, dude, I know a guy who's raising a kid is not his either. Right? I mean, look. We all have some place where we land in our world. I'm telling you right now, that kid is probably not mine. And you knew an Eddie. Was it 1D or 2Ds? Did you ever find out? What's the guy's last name? And the worst part is you probably already know what mine is because you've been trolling me with pizzas probably, right? Is that you? By the way, every pizza place in my area knows that when I put in an order, that's awesome, dude. Hey, a lot of people are too. So, like, just relax, man. Like, relax. Maybe put a little bit of spin on that, and just say, you know, like, I can find a way. I don't know. Fucking A, dude. I knew this dude growing up. Fucking, he married his high school sweetheart. They're still married. Now they're just a lesbian couple, I guess. I don't know how to explain that. So is your girlfriend's husband. There you go. Hey, you know, that's life. I don't tell people everything. No, we're not gonna, dude. Man, don't even be like that, Al. That's just mean. That's just mean. First off, that kid's 14, dude. Don't make fun of that 14-year-old. Dude, that's out of bounds, man. Okay, cool. Hey, man. Dude, look, people wear what they want. People wear exactly what they want. Do I have men's boxers on that are silky smooth and have like a picture of roses on it? Yes, I do. Am I going to show you on the stream? No, because that's not a show for me. That is a show for her. Get it, bro? First off, if he is, then let's just like monitor that thought. That's all I'm saying. Just dude, I can't help anybody. That's the worst part, okay? Why am I on YouTube? It's not me. Shit, dude. Ooh, diamonds. That's a good pair. And so I gravitate more to like the boxer briefs. I like the ones with the little pocket that kind of holds your stuff. I don't know how to explain that. The vented pockets one. But I got big roses on mine. I ain't got no problem. Dude, roses are my favorite freaking thing. I got roses growing out front. I gotta cut them like completely off, and then just have them start coming up, and then I gotta train it, because it's a strong enough plant that if no matter what I do to it, I could like set it on fire with gasoline, and it'll still friggin' grow back. All right, hey, dude, diamonds is literally he's 14 karat. All right, no, 24 carats. What do you measure diamonds in? I have more pain than anyone else here. If you only knew me, you know the depths and the evil penetrating it. Yeah, dude, I like Cloud better. Yes, too. Also, 6'3" diamonds. I thought you were like 17 carats or whatever. I thought you were diamond weight 40. I don't know. Don't tell them nothing. Don't give them nothing. And by the way, Al, I would not want to contradict how you feel about yourself, but I can tell you right now, when people say, nah, man, you're good, I say, actually, I'm quite evil. People never get the joke. All right, here you go, Marcus. Hey, that's where a lot of people end up. Okay, so Marcus, when I was in middle school, we were riding the bus up to middle school, and we're all making noise. It's a regular bus ride. We're at a stoplight. We're the first in line. And we start taking off, the light turns green, and all of a sudden the whole bus goes boom. I was about to say, I've got one person that I know I'm going to count on for a long time. It's my son. Because he needs me too. It's not a big deal. It's okay. Pretty good friends now. It's really nice. He's kind of been a smarky asshole for a long time. Hey, look, tell me more, please talk. You live in homeless. I know a homeless guy. And there are worse fates than alone. That is kind of a really dark thing to say, mister. Dude, that shows us the darkness of your depths, man. I think, dude, you just became a touch more interesting, my good friend. Just a touch more interesting. But no, like, the whole bus shakes, and then I look out the window, and all I see is like an Acura with two giant red spots on the window, a person hanging out the side, a baby seat with a dead baby in it, and like a couple of limbs and shit on the ground, like kids' limbs. And another kid around me, like right next to me, saw it, threw up. Another kid threw up because some kid threw up. I hadn't eaten breakfast yet because I was waiting to go into middle school and get my breakfast there. I don't know what it was about that janky friggin' sausage biscuit they made, but must have been them pig brain sausages, huh? Cheers. Anyway, I couldn't throw up. I was just dry heaving, so I never tossed. But I remember like seeing it. I remember getting off the bus. They tried to keep us around, like away from it. But no, it affected me for my entire life. It made me like crazy, fucking just a little crazy when I was younger. So the importance of life was not something that I was keen to at that point in my life. So. And I'm actually trying to see if I can find the newspaper article, the newsprint article from back in the day. I got to go to the actual public library to go look it up. But it was an MRDR suicide Susie size. You're not supposed to say the words. All right, continue. You're telling your story. Look, I'm just glad that you're not like trolling hard on people or being a silly Billy, as Diamond says. If you're actually being honest and you're just like, okay, this is what's up. You saw someone get their hand chopped off. You saw someone get their jugular cut. Not like I've never seen the results of that. So I've done some remediation like that. It's not something I talk about. I did it for a very short period of time. Fuck. I gotta get a beer. Dang it. Dropping it. Not throwing it wrong and getting it in the trash can anyway. Knocking things over, kicking dang jack. Dang jack. Back jack. Oh, I can't tell you, I did find this at the thrift store. I think it's kind of interesting, okay? This is called, what is this called? A bed shelfie. And the idea is you hook it on the edge of your bed, tighten up them here thumb screws. Tighten up them there thumb screws, just two turns past excruciating. And then you've got a table with a little cup holder on the side of your bed or whatever. $4, huh? It's not bad, $4. And I bought the wallet for $1, $5 for all that. Not bad, huh? Not bad. Look, thrifting, it's great. I love it. I got a freaking whole ass freaking file set, $150 file set for $15 out at the thrift store. Don't sleep on the deals, y'all. There's deals out there for days. The way her head flung over was hilarious. I don't know what you guys are talking about. I have no clue what you're talking about. And then, see, that's how you deal with people. If you're gone, Marcus, that's how you deal with people. You just fucking figure out the root of their damn problem. You know, the worst part is there's not enough of that shit in the world, is there? So then, buy a bump cap. Or a bump insert for your regular cap. What am I gonna tell you, huh? Just woke up 40 minutes till work. Stripping, I guess, right? You're stripping, right? Hi, Tanisha, how are you? It's something to have you back. I mean, are you in cahoots with OYZL now? Are you guys like, talking to each other now? And you're like, you gotta show up. They've been talking about you, blah, blah, blah. Dude, Marcus, no one fucking hates you, dude. The worst part is that, dude, we don't even know you. What? Why did you? Never mind. All right. Marcus needs a hookup. Yeah, Marcus needs a hookup. Why don't you talk to Marcus a little bit? Jeez Louise, y'all. All right. I'm lonely, just need someone to talk to. You know, I have this whole YouTube thing, and I go live. So when I'm lonely, I just talk to people who talk to me, like lots of people. So, and saying someone hates you, they don't even know you, is practically impossible. Especially if you know me by now. If you don't know me by now, you will never, ever, ever know. Cheers to everyone, Tanisha and Marcus included. Oh, why is that? Mister, cheers to you, man. Can we have our ball back, eh? Can we have our ball back? I need to get a prop ball so that you can, like, I can just be like, thanks, mister. Talk to me, Marcus. Talk to me. Mister. Okay, so I bought two knives yesterday. Yesterday. I bought the Kershaw, the hot wire. I can't remember the name of this stupid knife until I have to say it. It's the Kershaw hot wire. And it's not a bad little carry. It's spring assisted and it doesn't open in your pocket, even without a pocket lock. So I guess I'm okay with that. It rides like a 2, but like it's a 2 standing this way, so it's a 3. But I bought the other knife that kind of interested me because I had purchased this, and there's a 15-second review of it, and I'm just like, just like laughing, I think, like that, you know, like, because it's like it was bigger in the pictures. Yeah, right. Isn't that how it always works, right, Tanisha? It's always bigger in the picture. So we're looking at the size of that blade compared to the size of this blade. This was $7. This was $15. I'm already thinking you should spend the extra $7 on something like that. That's a fixed blade that's going to do you a lot better. It's not going to fold up backwards or forwards or whatever by accident. Lonely man, I am homeless. You should get a job. Jesus Christ, y'all. Even Tanisha's fucking savage. What the fuck? The light for the stream. Let there be light. But yeah, that's the TerraJoy, your ultimate EDC gear. No, that's not. I'm sorry. There's no lock back. It's dumb. Diesel mechanic. Ah, dude. My cousin was a diesel mechanic. He could work on the really big ones that, like, you know, power, like, old ships. So what does it say on it? It says that it is a stainless steel blade. It is low profile. It is detachable clip. And is designed by T.J. Schwartz. T.J. Schwartz brings you the Columbia River Knife and Tool Company Scribe. It's going to take a second to get this out of the package here, y'all. Not to mention, I want to preserve it just in case I wanted to do a 15-second review. By the way, that last knife worked out pretty well, how I got it cut and everything. And then everyone got the 15-seconder they wanted, although no one watched it. So I guess no one wanted it. It's whatever. The knife the knife reviews are a little iffy, right? It's like sometimes I'm getting late to the game on this. And when the new season of knives come out, because you guys know that there's a bit of a season to this stuff, then I'm telling you, then I'll be on top of some of them knives, hopefully by then. And then also, like I'll always buy a budget knife, just to tell you guys if it's good or not. But trust me, I tell you, like I'm starting to move to these type of companies, Buck, CRKT, bunch of things. Beloved man who worked with his hands, used a stripper. Used to contest work as a constant. Mister, I use my constant work as a constant escape from pain. Same, L, same. Much love, Mister. I personally, I took, dude, I had to like stop working to even be able to do what I do now. Okay, and I still need to stop working, and what that means is like I'm semi-retired, so semi-professional, part-time professional, as Big Josh says. There's the cap. Here's the knife, the little knifey boy. See if I can just cut the rest of this package in a way that will look fine for a kersnatch or whatever I did on that last vid. There you go. Alright, so use drugs to cover up my pain. Molly is my drug of choice. Molly Percocet. Molly Percocet. I haven't done any of that stuff in years. Maybe the last time it was ecstasy. Yeah, I'm not hip like that anymore. I'm sorry, y'all. It looks like a vape. It straight up looks like a vape. What's that? It's my vape. Candy, 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 candy. Candy, candy. Candy, candy. I just wrote that right there for everybody in the stream. Next one's got a lot of that crazy shit. I do like next video is fucking it's a Acolyte Returns to Lowe's video, and so I get to sing the banana song again. The DeWalt bananas. And by the way, I'm planning a review, and I can tell you exactly why I call a DeWalt a banana. Because as you use it, it gets these blemishes all over it, and it looks like a bruised up banana. Like I've seen ones that look more bruisey and more like bruised up like bananas, but these are mine to try to take care of them. You know what I'm saying? Like this one's got speckles. See, it's speckled banana, right? That's all I'm saying. That's why I call them bananas, because as you use them, they kind of get to a spot where, yeah, like, see, there's the blemish right there. It looks like a bruised banana almost in some places. And then it's got a gigantic friggin' bruise right there where this was hanging under the truck. We did some work on it, and I drove down the road to get some cigs. And that was hanging right in under the truck the whole time. Never fell. Burned up against the side of the friggin' exhaust. It did swing a bunch. I do know that. It used to swing freely. So that tells you something about it. Tells you something. And that's not a bad light either. It's a really good light. DCL050. I think I paid $70 for it, brand new. It's like 90 now. So wait for a sale. You know, like, there's the thing, right? Like, okay, like I always used to get. I would go see a doctor about my back pain, and it would be like weeks and weeks since I had slept. And like when I was like way heavier. Nah, don't tell stories in the dang chats, y'all. I'll tell the stories up here. Y'all check out friggin' Miller Time Story Time, man. That's a great show that needs a comeback. Miller Time Story Time. Cheers. No, and I'll be honest. I think I just really enjoy getting drunk. Usually I'm pretty happy. I'm pretty happy drunk. Unless I drink tequila, and then I'm like, guys, let's build a rocket right now. I got kerosene, gasoline. I got everything. I got a little bit of gunpowder. Yeah, I can't drink tequila. I get a little. I go out. I go way out. I gotta tell you, I don't know if I have an opinion on this at all. It's got a pretty dope ass friggin' belt clip. Holy crap. It's the size of the item, so let's go, right? Uh, yeah, I strongly advise you not use opiates. So, Mister, I can tell you right now, I know exactly how to take opiates and what to do when someone say like, well, I think I'm gonna prescribe you this, and I'm like, no, no, don't prescribe me that. Prescribe me these things. Only give me enough for a certain amount of time, and I'm telling you right now, I'm going to use them very sparingly because the way that I work is, I have sciatica. Okay. No, but I had friends who died from it, so I prefer that people would prefer that people not. I would prefer that people not try to talk about illicit substances in my chat. Like that's all I'm saying. So anyway, look, where am I at? Yeah, I always say give me hydrocodone, give me to start out, give me 750s, right? And then like the next run we do 50 or or 500s, right? And then after that we do like 250s, but I only do about a half a week of that so that I'm not going crazy after all of that, right? Can you guys stop talking about illicit substances in the dang chat? That's what Discord is for. Jeez Louise. Doesn't people know that by now? Can I give you my number? Tanisha, no one needs your number. Just go to Discord. Ah. So join the Discord link. It's a link to Ed's server in there as well. You plug in your Discord on my channel. Props to you, Owl. Props, man. That's why the sign's hanging, man. I'm one of the few people, dude. You can selfishly friggin' self-promote all you want. You got that blue wrench. That's your privilege. It's part of it. It's part of your privilege. You can hold the knife. You want to hold it? You got to hold it like that. Take it from me. Take it. Take it from me. Take it. Take it. All right, I'm Al. Good job, Al. Yeah, that was both my hands. Don't even. See, two people dip out just before it gets interesting, huh? Pick it up, yeah. Uh, I'm pulling in both. I know, dude. Hey, through a very convoluted means to be exact. There should be a link in Bronx Mycologies. There will be in mine one day. I just don't know how to do it. I'm going to do it at some point. And then, dude, last night, man, I had such a great friggin' dinner. It was Del Taco for the first time in friggin' 2-3 years, dude. I didn't have to fly in a plane to get it. I'm telling you. Yeah, we all need a friend. I'm not your friend, I'm your acolyte. I don't know if you know what that word means. You should go look it up. There's a reason why I'm the acolyte. And I did not come up with that name. That is something that was dubbed upon me in a comment. My original name was at the XO, ECKSO. Careful what you wish for. Grass isn't always greener. Actually, Mister, I think I should just start like every time I say yours, be like, careful what you wish for. Grass isn't always greener. Propane accessorized. Just like throw one of them out, Rusty Shackelford. F is for F-U-N. Fun. Cheers. So if my parents were to pass away, let's say tomorrow, I would have maybe 6 to 12 months to get the F out of here, so, and take all my crap with me. Which I gotta tell you is at least At least a shipping container's worth of stuff. Tanisha, stop asking that. I'm not going to fight with the chat. If you ask again, I'm going to put you in timeout. You need to be put in a corner? Are you that big of a child, Tanisha? Don't be a child. Yeah, I know. And what are you gonna go do? You gonna do something like child, related? No. You're no. No. Go, Tanisha. Go to his channel, that Bronx Mycology channel, right there. Go to Bronx Mycology. Look it up. Go to his Discord, and you can also join mine. Apparently, there. It's a very bad question. It's not. It's actually just a thoughtful, like well planned, hard to explain question. But I mean, the reality is, I don't think anyone really has an answer. Like it's hard. It's like saying, "What's your favorite thing?" And like, I don't have favorite things. I think lots of things are cool. But one thing I always pick up and say, "This is like my favorite thing." There's a screwdriver I do like, and like this hammer. It stopped my friggin' hand from hurting. This is the Pops version. Mine's in the truck. Although I gotta tell you, when I swing it, because I predominantly like do a right hand nail, right? So I'm like doom doom doom, right? And then I'm like go doom doom doom, doom doom doom. My tap hand is the left hand, and then I'll go back and I'll be like bang, bang, bang. Yeah, she wants to find out the entire recipe and how to do it and all that stuff with the, and source the PPE and the chemistry stuff to do all of that in 25 minutes, by the way. By the way, I'm not you're not the only one who knows things, man. Do I want to know these things? No, I only heard it through the grapevine, but I was literally right next to one of the grapes. So, cheers. And one of the most painful things of my life, and one of the most unmitigatingly painful things of my life, is I remember almost everything. Like it was happening right now. Like when I think about it, it's like it's happening again right now. Replaying in my mind. Every detail, like Sean Spencer, number of hats in the room type shit. You know what I'm saying? Uh, by the way, 3 in here. So I can't join a chat right now. Where'd you go, Al? He's there. He's Bronx Mycology. Owl and Bronx Mycology are the same. The same people. Same 2 people are one person. His name is the Great Owl. The Night Owl Cafe. The Great Owl from friggin' The Secret of Nim. He's the Great Owl. You must go and find Nicodemus. God, what a great movie. I didn't even think I was scared of that when I was a kid, though. Right? When I was a kid, I think I stayed up late and I watched Commando. Like in the hallway behind Pops, like drinking beers, going ha 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 the whole time. Right? And then he creak the floor, he hears me, and then I have to go. No, he's yes. Anyway, so yeah, there you go. Anyway, dang it, man, y'all are screwing me up. He's not gonna go. He's like not gonna go live now. I'm live. That's the thing. He's like one of my generals. What are you talking about? He's a Rastafarian. He's all out in the streets. They call it murder. You asked for it, Owl. Don't beg for shit. Don't beg for shit, people. Okay? Look. When someone wants something from you and they're begging you, you're the person who's important. Okay? Uh, yeah, he doesn't have 50 subs. Although he's got my sub. He's got, I think I gotta go and sub on you on like my other 2 accounts there, whatever. 3 or whatever. Cheers to Bronx Mycology, the same guy as the Night Owl Cafe dude right there. He's right there. That's a picture of him. That's what he looks like in real life. It's what, dude. It's like it's like a photograph, and then they just drew over the photograph. You know what's that called? Rotoscoping or whatever's. Cheers. I think they just superimposed the drawing. What the fuck is superimposed? That's a deep joke from my youth. Holy crap. They're all gonna laugh at you. Anyway, so do I like the CRKT? The CRKT Scribe? Yeah, I think it's nice. It's not overly wieldesome. It'll fit in one of my pouches because that's the next segment. What's the next segment? Eddington. Oh yeah, you can tell me what that is. Tell me what this is, what it's used for. You can be king of the day. Although Diamonds wanted to be king of the day, he really got really close to being king of the day. But I got to tell you, he didn't actually definitively just say what it was. So if you know what this is, it's a tool. I use it, work on cars. It's also the first thing that you... Yeah, dude. Hey, man. Hey. You know, it's a special kind of hell when you fall in love when you're a kid and she's like your soulmate and then she dies of lymphoma cancer. So, yeah. Go ahead and just remember that all of them are very special and very, very, very unique, very important ways. Y'all gonna make me fucking cry, y'all. Yeah, damn fucking drudging up shit memories from my life, thanks. Fucking A. I'm here to roll knives in my hand and be like, you know, jubilant and buoyant and funny. I am in entertainment. I'm not in the sad people category. No offense. No offense. I am a sad person too, but I'm a recovered sad person. There's a difference. You know how I did it? I changed the way I ate. I changed the way I did things. I changed up my life. Reed Whitey. Oh, man. Reed Wiley. Man, what'd you say, man? Dude, it's okay. You can probably say it here, dude. They've been talking about weird shit in the chat all night. Dude, my chat explodes. It's crazy down there. Oh, that's very nice of you, Marcus Martinez. Look at you. You all Shakespeare. You shaking a little spear at me. I was saying a castration device. Oh, okay. No, that's actually... Okay, no, it's not a castration device. No, it's not a band stretcher, Reed. I'm not that sick. I use it for automobiles. For automobiles. So I have classic automobiles, so I use this side, this tip, for the classic automobiles, and then I use this side for modern automobiles. More modern. I do have like another pair of these somewhere. It's half the size of this. So it's like thinner and smaller, but it's the same thing. Polly, you going through a divorce? Jeez, everyone's showing up. What's up, Polly? How you been? Polytech. What was that? Man, I need reading glasses. I87. Polytech guy. You know, I knew a guy who went through a divorce. It was pretty rough for him. I got a bunch of tools out of it, so I can't say that's not cool. I did get like a 38-foot ladder. 38-foot friggin' aluminum ladder. Like, dude, those things are expensive, bro. But yeah, if you can tell me what this tool is. If you can tell me what the tool is. Connector puller, Gylo Blade. What's up? How you doing, buddy? Oh man, it's good to see you again. No, you're actually really close with puller. I'll give people that. It's a hint. I work on it with cars. It's the first thing I try to diagnose. with a flashlight. I crawl up under the dash, and I pull something out, and I usually use this to put it back in too. It's got a rounded edge one that pulls things, and it's got a little bit of a square edge one that pulls things. Haha. So I've seen connector pullers though. No, you see, Mister, you got to put the two of them together. I said the one word, and no, everyone's gonna get it. I get you, Mister. You won, but you just say fuse puller, fuse puller, because no one's actually said that. You can't be king of the day till you say fuse puller. But yeah, it's a fuse puller, right? You're up there under the thing, and then you're sitting there with a flashlight, and you're like, pull the fuse out, take the flashlight, shine it down it, turn it the other side. Maybe if you got a low volume one. How do I feel about Trump? You really want me to tell you how I feel about him? I'm not gonna talk about that, dude. Like, dude, look at what's going on in my chat right now, Polly. Dude, do you think I care about what the world's doing to me right now? Yeah, fuse. It's geez, for God's sakes, respect fuse. It's a fuse puller. That's the answer. It's a fuse puller. I have a couple of them. I've got one for the more modern, the smaller ones that are really hard to pull. But these are for those really big ones that are like that big. Yeah. Thick boy tactical. Oh shit. Lost my job. Fuck, dude. Fuck. Fuck, dude. Shit, man. Hold on, where are you sitting at on your channel? Hold on. 264. All right, hold on. Let's see if we can't boost you a touch tonight. Share. Copy link. Plus. Post. Check out my dudes. Changle. Dude, that sucks, man. Don't you wish you could like have played like been like, you know, take this job and shove it when you walk out? Like, I'm just saying, one of my favorite songs. Yeah, I just put you in my community section. I know that's decently active. Mister, that's not how doors work, right? It's not. One door gets locked. When you leave it, they lock it behind you. That's how a door works. Sorry, I don't know why I did that in the entire thing in the Mister voice. Lonely, yeah, so like, where's that? That's dude. Sounds like a lot of people I know, so don't feel too bad. Hey, look, that's what I'm saying. Like, if I can boost you any by what I just did. Plus, dude, you got spare time. I know you got to get another job, right? Fucking, right? Yeah, no, that's how doors work, dude. You leave. They close the door and they lock it, and then they keep it locked, right? It's not one door opens or one door closes, one door opens. There's a door that's locked in your life now. Now all the other doors are even more precious. Dude, it's an interesting thing to think about. Just think about that. All right, so I mean, like, look, thick boy, you know what you got. What are your prospects? You're gonna find something, I bet, dude. And if you don't, right, like, you're gonna spend some of that into another. Tanisha, I hate to tell you that the through is not spelled THREW. It's spelled THROUGH. I hate to be the one who says that to you. Cheers, by the way, cheers. Then stop being one. Go to school or something, for God's sakes. This is like not a. I dated a stripper too, yeah. Do you know how easy it is to get a GED? They hand those things out like candy to people. It's the easiest test in the world. You don't even have to be that smart to do it. You can have like an IQ of 80 to friggin' do that test. Oh, so now it's the troll out again, or are you pushing the hard story again? Okay, dropped out in the ninth grade. Well, why would you do that? To be a stripper, I guess, right? Internet is a weird, fucked up place, y'all. Hey, TBT, move your fuse puller to the lee of the stone to avoid the plow as needed. I've got to make some jelly cantaloupes, slice up some cantaloupes. Guy LeBlade, um, the key to slicing the cantaloupe is to do it on top of an antelope. Dude, mister, I believe it, dude. Come on, let's go. I dropped out when I was 7 in the 17th grade. Yes, that's right, I was quite advanced. And I left that place, and then I got my GED immediately the next day. Also, I urinated in the teacher's gas tank that night whilst he was sleeping in his bed secure at home. Marcus, do you realize that your messages kind of make you want to be invisible? You do know that, right? Like, yeah, you see that stuff. Dude, you just said another one, and now it's like, dude, people want to ignore that. People want to know, like, what your ideas are to freaking get things, like, going in your life, dude. What's your ideas? Where are you going to go with all this? Dude, Dick Boy just said he lost his freaking job, right? Right? You know, he lost his job. He's staying positive, right? I'm telling you, I just tried to boost him out. Go check out Thick Boy Tacticals channel. It's actually a really good channel. I watched a bunch of your vids, by the way. I gotta tell you, dude, like, sometimes I'm sitting there and I'm like doing work and I have the earbuds in and I'm just like flipping through a video while I'm waiting for like a super glue to harden or something. Yeah, dude. And if you don't have a gym, just working out a little, like, you know, stretching in the morning is something I do every day just to try and get up and out of bed because, like, I have a very bad sciatic back condition, sciatica, and it's a weird one because it will switch back and forth because it's called a like an auto herniating disc, which means it like pops this way or that way sometimes, and so every once in a while I wake up and I can't freaking move basically. And so I'll admit to having a urinal right next to my bed. Look, it's fine. Have I gotten beat up and then been in car accidents and, like, you know, a bunch of other things? Yeah. Look, have I been in the hospital once, twice, 3 times? Sorry, 4 times? My bad. Cheers. Walking definitely helps. I was not a foster kid. Find a hobby. And even if you can't find a hobby, or you can find a hobby, find a cheap hobby, right? Like, whittling is a good hobby. Takes one $15 knife, and you can start whittling on something. That's a great, actually, option for a whittler. Because you can do little detail bits with this. You can, like, grip up there and go, like... And then as you, like, start to do something creative with your existence... And I mean, you don't have to do a creative thing, but once you do something creative with your existence, find something that you really just have a passion for, right? It's like me and tools, right? Right? Shit posting is a great hobby. Yeah, I was about to say, that's probably the hobby right now. I don't know. Dude, I've done my fair share of shit posting. Yeah, why not? I've been banned in several fucking social media circles. Am I young Rick? No, I'm not. Who said that? See, that's the problem with me is I have like a million hobbies though. So, like, all of this is one hobby. It's you're only getting a little piece of the existence when I show you stuff sometimes. Every once in a while, there's a glimpse into it. No one ever sees those videos anyway. They're like the late night ones, the ones, and I know that you guys, like a lot of you guys see those videos, like the Blue Boys, the Blue Man Group. They're down there and they're confidently playing away with spatulas on friggin' PVC pipes that we all built ourselves. Mister, can you download the plans from the internet, please? Can you print them out, please? Can you collate them and put them in a binder? I know people who started on Broadway in their 60s after being a crackhead their whole lives. Yeah, exactly. No self-respecting 40-year-old gets on YouTube to complain about their life in the chat. Yeah, and here's the thing. You know, should I complain about my life while I'm here? No, I don't. I typically don't. And for the most part, when I do, it's either for a comic effect because I'm truly pissed, or also for the fact that, like, one night I just ripped the whole table up. I was like, ah, fuck it. And I was like, it's all over. It's done with, right? And, like, I really seemed very genuine. People were like, dude, are you okay? And I was like, dude, you know it was an act, right? It's like everything here is entertainment, dude. Everything. No, not you, Marcus. Look, hey, dude, no, that's the thing. Is like, I tell you, dude, everything I do out of anger, for the most part, is performative. Because the louder I get, the better off you're going to be about it. I'm not angry at anybody. I actually try not to get angry, you know? I used to have hypertension. Tanisha Jackson, your complex is not, it won't be solved by your little words there that make you feel even worse by saying them out loud. So whatever, that's my hobbies. Okay, well, like, what's the OnlyFans name, huh? What's that? Where are we gonna see you with a dildo inside you while you're being naked? That's a good question. If you're all that, then why ain't you got one of them? That's a good question. You could just literally be like this. Hey, look, I can't do nothing about the world. The worst part is I'm riding the waves. I think I have any money? Like, I've had people try to extort money from me because I live where I live in a decent house that used to be like so much. See, that almost like secures it for y'all. That's you guys are made for each other. Dude, you see my hat? It's got an American flag on it. Okay? Dude, I already know that America's great. You know how I know it? There are sandwiches that you can buy in the freezer section and put them in your refrigerator, and then you can have your own peanut butter and jelly with the crust cut off sandwich, a little round one, anytime you want. Anytime you want. Okay? This is the greatest moment in life. It takes me all of a minute to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. By the way, I love the crust. Did you do both of them? Did you do both of them? 24 hours? Here, I got you on the other one. Put in timeout, 24 hours. By the way, Marcus has been timed out twice now, so. Remember, I remember all the timeouts. That's my point, dude. Look, hey, they want to walk in, they want to talk, and then they're talking and they're saying this. I'm saying the right things, doesn't matter, okay? You get what I'm trying to say? Look. So don't be sad, be glad MAGA hats get you into heaven. No, they don't, dude. Nothing gets you into heaven but, like, taking care of other people and being awesome and amazing. I'm sorry if that hurts you. Have I been awesome and amazing my entire life? Apparently so, because that's what people have been telling me my entire life. And I'm like, no, I'm just a regular person. I really am. Just as boring as anyone else. By the way, everyone in life, when they're not out there, they're fucking boring here at their house. I cannot help but never be boring. But on the real, if not MAGA in your heart, you may be going to hell. Okay, so like, I literally just explained it, dude. You can buy, okay, it takes me a minute and a half, maybe at most, to choose bread, get peanut butter and jelly and make the sandwich, cut the fucking crusts off. This is the greatest time in American history. You can go buy Uncrustables, people. I have friends who are like, man, I don't have time for that. I'm like, you have fucking a minute and a half to slam two fucking what? 6 cents of fucking bread together with another friggin' what? 6 cents worth of fucking peanut butter and 6 cents worth of fucking jelly. I don't know. Looking at your fat ass, maybe 9 cents worth of jelly, right? Maybe 10 cents worth of peanut butter too, right? Oh, it's protein, isn't it? Yes, it does. It's a simple metaphor, man. Look, it is, dude. People are simple, okay? People don't want the convenience of thinking for themselves anymore. It's not my fault that I have never been able to not think for myself. Have I ever been either siding? No. Actually, I fucking hate both sides. I think both sides are fucking stupid. We should have more sides. We should have an octagonal side. It should be an octagon. I know that's going to touch you in your heart there a little bit, Polly. Cheers, by the way. An octagon of cage steel where all the MAGA fighters come to fight. Think you, dude, people that are MAGA think you themselves more than another group on the planet. Bullshit, bro. Okay, can you tell me what E equals MC squared means? First off, I have doubts that anybody's ever going to have grandkids again. Unless it's state mandated. Because, like, that's what MAGA wants, right? They want this beautiful fucking Christian nation with a big cross in it, right? A big, huge cross in it. Boom. It's whatever. Hey, you want to do that? MC squared. Not MC square, MC squared. Tell me what E equals MC squared means. Tell me what squared means, and you get credit for that at least. Look, do you think I've met God? No. Do I think anybody's met God? I think when we go, we find out. So you want to friggin' design a lifestyle based around what you think heaven looks like? Then go ahead. But I'm telling you right now, I've read the books. I know that just being fucking good to your neighbor, just being good to other people, the people who are in your lives at that moment, just being nice to them is literally going to get you there if you do the right thing every time. And I'm going to tell you also, doing the right thing is actually a shit ton. I challenge Einstein more often than I agree. The problem with Einstein is like he was right. He's always been right. Okay? That's it. Look, I'm just saying, like, I've thought about that shit. I've thought about all of this shit. I have no choice but to think about everything that gets thrown in front of my plate. Oh, wise owl. So, Einstein was right. The reason why he was right was because even his fuck up, his biggest fuck up, was still right. You know, did he have a mind where he could just lay back in a recliner, close his eyes, and just imagine traveling through the entirety of the universe? Through the smallest atom to the biggest freaking... Do you think Tesla didn't have radical ideas that may or may not have ever worked? But to be real, we won't know because, he got stomped and he was penniless and all that stuff. But, like, the reality is, like, Tesla also knew what was going on. You did know. So what made you stop thinking is the question. See, I have a very active brain. I don't know how to explain that. So I don't experience the world by, like, focusing on things. I can't really focus on anything because I have severe ADHD. I can't focus on anything at all, okay? So when I'm looking at, like, the stream, from my vantage point, I'm seeing, like, everything all at once. And it's just like a big static image. The only thing I'm really focusing on is the fact that there's a beer here and I can pick it up and I can be like, cheers for the stream, right? and I'll put it down. I'll have a little momentary focus, and it'll shift to the cigs, and I'll go, oh, I need a cig. And then for about 10 minutes after and during the cig, after the cig, during the cig, I won't have that problem. I'll be able to focus a little bit better. I also need to get my friggin' medication sorted back out because I lost a lot of weight. I was hypertensive. I changed my entire lifestyle. It's dude. Medication helps, by the way, and it's not a superpower. It's an overwhelming signal. Your signal is always just 100. This helps. This will turn me down to like 50. Depends on the strain. Cause like I gotta tell you, I've had some sativas that really just, dude. I remember buying like the first week I had, like, I was doing YouTube. I was doing like 20 milligrams extended release Adderall because I was trying it, right? Like I had 10 milligrams, and 10 were actually pretty good, actually. Louder it is faster. You can think, you can jam. So like, I have to be in a zone to do that. In zone, stuff. Yeah, I have to be in the zone to do anything like that. And if I was in the zone here, like if I was picking at something right now, and I'm like just like sitting here going like this, just be like quiet the entire time because I'd be in a zone and I'd be like, oh, I'm trying to say something to the chat while I'm doing this. I'm just saying, like, I used to vote across the friggin' parties. Like, I don't know what like people ever did. And then here's the other thing: is like, I grew up in a place where like, the only thing I've never heard Democrats ever say that Republicans are evil, but I've literally heard people like Republicans call like Democrats demon-crats my entire life. So I don't even get that. I know plenty of them. They're really nice people. Most of them are just as fucked up as fucking MAGA people, to be honest. A lot of them actually became MAGA people, which is the best part of that. You guys don't even know it. Dude, one of my most liberal, hippie-ass fucking friends, literally just, at work, it's likely to perform at higher level than your peers. That's not always true, though. You need to have your stuff set up perfectly. So, and then once you get there, you suffer from a lack of ability to work. So you realize that some small things that distract you slightly, maybe music or something, you know, in one ear, I don't know, something like that. I always listen to TV shows. Democrats are the next line. So if Republicans are fascists, Democrats are the ones who are silently doing it for them. They're the ones getting paid to do it, who've done it silently for years. Every time like the lines get pushed back, it's because fucking Democrats agree with it. You think I don't see that, dude? It's not a problem with fucking the party. It's a problem with the fucking people in the party. The people who are willing to fucking be paid off in both parties, by the way. And anyone's like, man, blah, 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 no one gets paid off, dude. Trump gets fucking donations from fucking Tim Apple, Apple Cook, fucking Monkey Man, Steve Carruthers, whatever the other guy is, what's his name? Friggin' Palantir dude. That guy looks like a robot, y'all. I think that dude's a Terminator sent back from the future, all. Are you sure you didn't kill John Connors and take his place? No, my viewpoint in the world is like, here I am. I am but a small knife in a sea of large knives. Some of them cheaper and larger than me. Let's call this me. Some of them more expensive and larger than me. Some of them fancier, way more expensive and larger than even the last one. Okay? And then you got another guy right here. Twice the length. Just a little bit skinny. I know you're out there. Don't feel bad about it. It's okay. Here's me. I gotta pull the cap off. Really seems a little inefficient. And what are you gonna do with that? I'm telling you, I know a guy in prison for life because he took a penknife. One night they were drinking at a bar and they went outside and this guy was in there trying to pick a fight or whatever, and he tried to drive the car into his wife, and he took one of these knives, one of these little baby knives, this exact type of knife, and I proceeded to hear the story essentially because I wasn't there, okay, of how, because the next day my buddy showed up and was like, dude, Bernie's going to jail forever. And what he did is the guy tried to run his wife over. I've talked to Bernie. He's got a prison cell phone, y'all. He's got a Facebook account. And he's also like the leader of the Aryan Brotherhood in his prison now. So don't talk to me about ideologies. This guy is a fucking psychopath. He used one of these little things to cut someone's face off while he was on their arms. Okay? He cut the guy's face off. This is what I'm trying to say. Then, afterwards, he used it to nip the jugular. Just went like this. Like, through it. Sorry. I need to chill out. As my good friend Neil would say, I'm doing some cancer research right now. Yeah, right there. Cancer research. Like, I wasn't there for it. I heard the whole story. That's the worst part is, like, if I had been there for it, I probably would have maybe stopped him from doing all that, and he would have just gotten off on an assault charge in 10 years, but he's still a freaking psycho, so I don't know if that would have changed anything. It might have even made it all worse. I remember me and him went out to the beach, right, for like an adventure kind of weekend, right? Bong, pot, all that good stuff. Like friggin', I think we had like 48 friggin' beers. And we went out. It was a pretty cool acrylic piece. It had like a magnetic carve on it. We stayed out at this friggin' hotel that used to be an old YMCA. And this old YMCA was essentially, there's a hot tub, a sauna, all that shit. So we hit the sauna, we did this and that. We went out to a bar, cleaned up, went out to a bar. We picked up a couple girls, that kind of thing. Did all the fun stuff that we do when we're kids, right? And am I skipping? Yeah, what the fuck, man? YouTube, what are you doing? What are you doing, man? Yeah, it says 7 here, it says 7 there. Hold on, let me reboot my YouTube, y'all. Let me do this also. Switchy to Goondock Saintsy. Goondock Saints. Another person subscribed to Goondock Saints. Nice, that's cool. Alright, we're good. I think we're good. Alright, we're good. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, other knives may suit someone else better, but this knife belongs to someone. And it looks like a vape. That's not a fancy trick. I'm just smoking. But it does look like a vape. You just hold it in your hand and be like, "What's that?" It's a vape. Put it in your pocket, pull it out. Feel like a dangerous situation, whatever. It's a vape, bro. Yeah, there's reasons to carry a tiny little one. I carry a bunch of tiny little ones. And what's the rule, people? Always in pair or always in threes. At the very least three. Two for them to find and one for you to keep. Dude, OYSL, they're fucking. Dude, you could probably buy that where that would probably roll where you're at because it's a 3-inch blade and it says scribe on it. So you could actually probably get that for. You could probably say that would be good for pruning, maybe. I don't know. I don't know, like. Sparky's always annoying, dude. I don't know. That guy's more hungry than all of us. How you doing, El Nasty? Where's your new videos, man? You got new videos coming? Did you put any up tonight? Did you put some up tonight? Did you use a hammer to hammer out your feelings a little bit? Have you done a hammer video yet? What's your hammer situation, El Nasty? You got like 10 hammers, don't you? All snap-on hammers or something, right? Nah, you're good, dude. I'm just playing with you, dude. I'm playing. By the way, I did like all of your videos at one point. So like, by the way, 7 people in the chat, 7 likes, 8 likes now. That's why you say that? Howdy, all nasty. Why I say what, man? I have like short term, and then I'll remember it later. Because like here's the capacity I have for short term. It's like that, and then but it all gets like it's like a running hard drive of just remembering everything. So it'll come back eventually. So yeah, why? Yeah, okay. No, I get you. Why did you say that Sparky's being annoying? And Sparky's always annoying though. Okay, I told him the secret to making YouTube shorts. I told all of you guys it. I told to Adrian. I haven't told to Adrian, so now I'm glad that he's here. The secret to making the best YouTube shorts is you should do something stupid on camera and then rage bait people into watching or say something stupid or act stupid on camera. Well, I mean, we're still, dude, I still am at 700 subs. What am I at? This is based around me, right? This is the problem. Oh, hey, an update. Check out my dude's channel. Hey, and then you should check out Thick Boy Tactical. He's in my community there. Subscribe to him. He's 265 now. Because that's the whole goal. We're all doing this together, man. You're going to come with us too, El Nasty, whether you like it or not. Takes fucking what, 10, 15 minutes to make videos? Think I'm fucking around, dude. You think I'm playing? I am. Haha. Yeah, now you don't know where I'm coming from, baby. By the way, I do love this video where it's just under pressure playing, and it's like little updates from the day. And I crammed it literally with as much of these little things as I could. Like, because, you know, like, the thing is, I know that the ones you gotta read, cheers, you probably won't want to watch. No concealed weapons in this building. They show a knife, and it was too late for that. But yeah, we were working till 5 o'clock. That was like one of the biggest decks we've done in a while. I don't even know the square footage on it. But, what am I saying? 760. Right? I had 761, but I said that, I said something earlier that no one wanted to hear. That we're all here together, and then all of them are up there, and none of it fucking makes sense for anybody to be like, you know, this and that. Why is it showing me an old stream when there's a live one? So, to Adrian, can you sub to me? I'll sub back. No, nasty, man. Don't beg for shit. Go out to his channel. You make videos, make some more videos, and then when you make a video, be like, at Adrian, have you seen this tool? By the way, that's what he does to me all the time. When I talk about annoying, to Adrian, you've never annoyed me with that. I think you're also really good. No, El Nasty. No, I'm just saying, like, dude, be awesome. Be who you are. I know you're better than that. That's all. Don't ask for like one to one. Just be like, hey man, I'm gonna go check out your channel, right? And then you got videos. He'll go check out your channel if you say it. Like it's like an unwritten rule, I think, of YouTube in some ways. Not to mention, dude, Home Slice, like he lost his job today, and I've been watching his videos before he showed up, and because like, what happens here in this situation, hashtag tools team, is that I get pumped a lot of people who watch my videos and make videos also, because like they show up in my feed because I don't watch anything on this account but small YouTubers. You know what I'm trying to say? Like small ones. Like our size ones. Like I might be running a little king on run stuff, yeah. Dude, that's why I'm saying, dude, he's really pushing it, dude. Adrian's working hard, man. He's also chasing it a lot harder than I am. I keep telling people that. Like, he also does this thing that I don't like to do personally. It's just me, my personal prerogative. I don't like to do it, okay? It's using trending sounds, right? I have like almost, dude. I'm I'm 240 away from 1,000 subs, and I think it said I hit 5,000. Sorry. I said I hit 5,000 in watch hours, so that's won't register until the end of the month. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I'm really close to monetize. So I'm just saying, yeah, Oh, I thought you said the stream has beams. It does. Sorry. How the stream's been? What do you mean? You haven't watched any of them? And they all get restreamed. They're all available. Just go watch them, dude. I haven't ripped the table up in I don't know, at least a couple weeks. Well, that's not true. I ripped it up last week to put this extra section of this tabletop on it. So, you know, and then I filled this with a modern first aid kit. You know, there's actually more room in this, right? And I kind of want to do like a piece of paper up here just to, instead of this living there, but Band-Aids, Neosporin, all that stuff. And there's still room. I think there's stuff I can add to that. Like it could be like a makeshift survival kit, eh? A little survivor. It's the eye of the tiger. It's the will of the fight. Rising up to the challenge of your rivals. Cheers, my friends. Oh, now it's stuck in your head. I'm not going to sing the rest. Ha ha! Earworm jokes. Earworm jokes. I got my 2 jackhammer then. Hey, to Adrian, by the way, I've been listening to so I was thinking about you a little bit, right? Because I'm gonna get paid soon on 2 jobs. I just finished one today. And I have to prioritize my purchases, right? And I was thinking about you, and I was like, I kind of need a little bit of a lift in my life, so I turned on my favorite reggae song, right? And that would happen to be Welcome to Gem Rock by Damian Marley. And it's like, there's a lot of remixes of it, but there's one remix that I always listen to with like the extra bass and like the big booming drums and stuff, man. And it just lifted my spirits, turned my world back up, man. It was really nice. And then like you let it ride after that first song and it'll play another one, right? So I think I got saw your video of your tire on the truck. How does that happen? Thick Boy Tactical, hey, so I was door dashing, trying to earn some money. You know, my buddy DoorDash is shout out to Randall. Uh, he's 3D printing stuff. That's a big song, I know. Uh, Johnny Big Mouth. Oh, that's not bad at all either. Okay, so I mean, I grew up listening to "I Shot the Sheriff," but I swear it was in self-defense, right? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, I gotta look at my YouTube music page for a sec. But there's a Damian Marley song that just played. Dude, I just love it. It's called "Medicine." That one's really dope. Uh, see, library, and then I liked a bunch of things. I liked music. Uh, oh yeah, hey, and if you haven't heard the version of "I Fought the Law" by The Clash, that's a dope version of that song. Uh, Inner Circle, I got some Inner Circle, Damian Marley, I got some Yellow Man, and yeah, I got dude, and then the other guys I can't say 100% that I've ever heard of them, but like, you know, I was just chilling and jamming, right? It was a really nice freaking day. I was just hitting like on the things I really dug, you know, so. Because I'm into produced music, really well produced music. I like Damian Marley's got a dope production, so drop your channels and I'll sub if y'all sub to me. Tick Boy Tactical, go ahead. This is the one time I'll let it happen. Damn it! I literally went on this like little rant. I was like, don't fucking beg for it. Just be like, go check out these assholes' fucking channels, man. You have a wrench, you can just click on it and then go look at it. Be like, yo, I just subbed your channel, bro. I'm gonna watch your videos later. Same with the Adrian, same with T Nasty. Wise Owl is not the guy to sub to. His name is Bronx Mycology. That's his videos channel. It's like Reddit. Carry Crew has 2 accounts. Chase the Devil, Max Romeo, yeah. And the Upset, yeah, Max Romeo and the Upsetters. Holy shit, dude, I haven't heard that one in a bit, dude. Holy crap. You know, Is This Love is probably one of my favorites. No. They are gonna go, dude. Because I recommended you in my shit. They're gonna see it eventually because they're all tuned in. And when they're scrolling for a video to go look at, it'll be like, hey, check out what the True Acolyte said. You know. Just a little prog rock, lots of classic rock. Love the Doors, dude. Oh man, that's awesome, man. Not everyone's into the Doors. I don't get it, but I do because I get it, right? Because he's like the logical progression into rock and roll from that whole like what's his name Rip Taylor say, and it's like you're like a crooning something or other. It's like this. It's where like crooners and the Animals kind of like evolved into. By the way, I like the Animals a little bit better. I gotta say, as much as I love like some Doors, I don't love all of the Doors. Right? It's like Rolling Stones, right? I love Rolling Stones songs, but I don't love every Rolling Stone song. Like, there's some serious fucking stinkers out there. They're phoning it in. Silver Bullet Band? Fuck. Well, you forgot the important part of Silver Bullet, right? Yeah, Maynard's some Tool. Dude, my favorite singer, I do love Maynard, but my favorite singer is Mike Patton. Mike Patton. He's from a shit ton of projects, but he's also from Faith No More, Phantomas, and Mr. Bungle. Mark Knopfler as you go, yeah, I love Mark Knopfler. I like his later work, his like solo shit. It's really good if you listen to that. Nice Country Day, Glass of Lemonade, Hot Day with a big hat. Like, yeah, Mike Patton's so good. Bob Seger, thank you by the way. Yeah, what's Bob Seger? No, that's Eddie Money. I love Eddie Money too, by the way. Anyone here have any work permit contact? Dean P. I have the exact Boy Scouts, 10, but mine is a couple BB gun holes in it. Dude. Sorry, no, I worked it out as I was saying it. I don't know if you know that. And I used to have like a really bad stutter. I used to be like, but yeah, no, I'm gonna sell this on eBay when I have to raise some funds soon, because the money's running out. Uh, this is actually filled with an entire modern Johnson and Johnson first aid kit because you know it's themed as Johnson and Johnson, prepared by Johnson and Johnson. It's got everything that was in that kit, plus a little Eddie twist here. It's got the power glue, which is super glue. Um, dude, damn, it's too bad you don't have the original med splice. You know, the thing is like I would have worked to do the entire like kit out, but like honestly, it's kind of hard to source mercurochrome now. But you can. It's just you'd need a vintage bottle if you were going to, because most of them got used or something. You know what I'm saying? By the way, it does have the original card still intact. But I put the stuff in here because at least it's doing its job, right? It did a job for what? It's the 19. They made these through the 30s, 40s, and 50s. They made them in droves, right? They made shit tons of them, right? Have all the cars or mine doesn't have the cars or any supplies. Well, dude, I bought the tin for cheap, and then I'm putting a little added value, like that's $10 worth of added value, okay? And then I got some things I'll throw in there for free, right? Yeah, the original vintage card's still in there. It tells you what all it's supposed to come in. I paid $2 for mine, but when I saw it on the shelf, dude, I couldn't say no to it. I mean, it looks like an army, like a vintage army one too. By the way, they also made these for the army, and it said there's one I seen. It's a U.S. Army Johnson and Johnson first aid kit, field first aid field kit, cuts, scrapes, and bruises and shit like that, right? And it was on the belts of many a friggin' soldier in World War II. So I know that this exists in another form too. Also, like this thing has existed for how many years, prospectively, right? 50, 1950 something. So let's say at the latest 50 something. 40 something, 40 something, 50. Okay, so 50. Let's just hold it at 50. So that's an easy number. 50. We're in 2026, so that's 50 years to 20, and then 76 years old. Now it's still doing its job after 76 years, and someone can buy it. It's going to go into a decontamination phase because I do smoke out here, so it'll go into the house. It's a smoke-free house. We don't smoke in the house. We don't smoke in the house. Yes, wild. You guys are always wild, bro. I love the chats though. Swords. Japanese lady with swords. Did not mean to do that. I did not mean to do that. I did not mean to get it. I did not. Hey, respect my authority. Anyway. You do personal training or leading away. Well, okay, so personal training, right? What do you need? 5 clients? And you need a space, right? I mean, I've known dudes who started a gym in public spaces, so they start with something simple, like calisthenics or something, or Tai Chi. Cheers, by the way. By the way, if that old ass man, David Carradine, who hung himself with a belt while he jerking his shits, right? If he could learn Tai Chi and do it all for the video series that I remember he hawked as a kid from the guy who's in Kung Fu. And then it changed one day. It was like, and Kung Fu, the legend continues. Well, that's always the problem. So, I gotta tell you, my buddies from the Oak City Gamers channel, they got a really good hustle. Okay, so they do pool maintenance, pool pond maintenance, pool and pond or whatever, right? Or pool and fountain. That's it. Pool and fountain maintenance. They only do residential. Okay, and they're raking in cash right now. They're talking about buying a house. Hey man, everyone gets done dirty a little bit when they die. I hate to say it. There's someone who wants to spit on your friggin' face when they see you opened in the casket. When they found his body, they put the sticky note to cover up his dick. I did pool work. It fucking sucked. Hey, but that's the thing, is they have a good system. See, yes, it sucks, but their system guarantees that money. Okay? Their system is to like have almost a subscription level thing going, because that's what you need for a pool. I know we have a pool and we're struggling with it right now because we let it go during a lot of things in our life that happened over the past couple of years. Like a lot of shit happened over the past few years. Like this is a turning point in my life. It's why I started the channel too. This is why I go by Eddie. Like Eddie is like the spirit of my dead uncle. Like enforcing the fun that I always remembered. He was like, well, make sure you have fun. Go have some fun. Don't forget to go have fun. You know, don't pick up any snakes if they got weird little this and that on them. That's all. And a few clients feel that $400 month was perfect, then boom, stopped. Yeah, that's the other thing about pool is you got to get that money up front, and you got to figure out a way to get them like for like less than the other people. And that's another thing they do. They undercut hard, and what they did is they went and they basically worked at a pool company for a really long time, learned how to do all of it, and then one day they got fired because the boss is a dipshit. Oh yeah, he's a dipshit. So anyway, look, I met the guy. He's definitely a dipshit. If I've met plenty of dipshits in my life, I'm telling you. Look, just be smart. Don't do like before you do something or say something. Just think. That's all it requires, right? Honestly, I think the worst part is like people believe I am one thing, and then some people believe I am another thing when they hear me talk, and I am neither of those things. I am something completely different. And I try not to explain neither my ideals about the life and the world and religion and all that stuff because it's not about that here. If this was a true acolyte talks religion or politics and religion with a true acolyte, you know what I'm saying? Midnight movie releases. Man, I remember, dude, midnight movies. That's a nostalgia point for me. So, okay, I saw The Matrix in this little tiny theater right down the way. And what I want to do is I want to go talk to the owner of that place. And I want to be like, hey, man, I want to do like, you know, like acolyte movie night down here. Like every Saturday we play an old film. Or we do like a movie, like a big, huge movie thing. You buy one ticket, you can come and go if as long as you have your ticket, right? And that kind of thing, like a film festival or something. You know, get the rights to play the old movies and all that shit that they're supposed to do, and then you know, sell tickets and see what we can do. But I need to get to a higher place here. The echelons of YouTube are not working at 760, so you know, I try every day to put out 3 videos. It's 11:40, and I need to go in a minute because I need to put out your next video, folks. I'm going to put out a midnight video. I think it'll do better in this time slot because I'm learning that right now. What video is suited well for what time. So, cheers, folks. Still got a little bit more beer. I still got a little bit more things. I'm not just leaving yet. I'm just telling you. So, EDC pouch, the Night Eyes. Clip Pockets XL. I've done a 15-second review on it. Right now it's got a Gerber Private in it. It's got a Zippo lighter in it. That is shite. Sometimes you got it all stuck in there. You just gotta friggin' wiggle it a bit. But yeah, that's the Evil lighter. I carried it for like 20, 25 years, something like that. Yeah, for real. It's got a work knife. That's a Craftsman work knife. Nice little work knife. It's like 15 bucks. Not bad, right? It's got, sorry, man, my shoulder's killing me. I can't really do this right now, but I'm going to do it. It's got a Gerber dime, which is a small pair of EDC pliers. It's got that is a Stanley double-sided It's got like a 00 and a number 2 kind of screwdriver, a number 1 screwdriver, and a 00 or something like that, or a 2 and a 1. And then I've got the Kodiak Cub flashlight right there, which is a nice little flashlight. It's got proprietary charging, so if you hate that, don't buy this. But it has multiple modes. It's pretty good actually. And then it's got a turbo mode. Boom. So, and then it's got a safety switch. So once you got it unlocked, you gotta go. Boom. And then now when you click it, it doesn't click or anything. So yeah, it's a nice little thing. Tiny little flashlight. Proprietary charger. If that's not your thing, then just walk on the idea. Go get you a Woobin G5. Which I got in my other pouch. Pouches for different things, folks. Pouches for different things. Different situations require different tools, different things. I know it's in this one, so I know I can clip that on my belt and take a razor knife, a decent razor knife. That Gerber is batshit insane, but it's also a decent razor knife. Yeah, jobs are fucked right now, y'all. This is why dude, having a skill set, carpentry, this, that. I'm telling you right now, when they start building the domed pleasure palace that all the rich people are going to live in, and we live in the dreggings underneath and feed off the crumbs of the rich, we're the ones who are going to build it. Cheers, by the way. I hope you enjoy your future. Huh. Because my fucking final stand is going to be right here. Hand built palisade walls. Never leaving this place ever again. By that point, I'll have every gun known to man. Let's go. Literally saying to my buddies, talking about knives, and then my buddy is like sitting there talking about, like, dude, you scaring my customer, you talking about knives, and I was like, this motherfucker's got a gun, dude. You guys have a pistol right under here. We're almost there, folks. I'm telling you. I'm in it to win it. Let's go for 12 o'clock midnight. I'm just gonna go like a dumb vampire. Nikes. There's no crossing of this, so switch account. Let's go to 760. I had 761. I pissed someone off. Dope. Let's go. Oh, you're so upset that I said something you didn't like. People say shit I don't like all the fucking time. You think I got a problem with it? Gross. Dude, I remember when I got offended all the fucking time. I remember I was young and I was stupid because I didn't know the world. I didn't know how it worked. But I do now. And I'm telling you right now, the world does not have rules. You make your own fucking rules in this life. Alright, I guess no one's really watching. I got 2 people. What's up to the 2 people? Dope. Okay, here it is. Track light returns to lows. Edit. Ooh, that's right. Dude, I used the friggin' thumbnail to friggin' bait people on the last one. Edit, all my regular hashtags. It's got Pops in it. People have been asking me what's up with Pops. He's in this one. I try not to show him on camera. He fucking hates that. So he did it once where he smiled and waved for the camera. And that's in one of the Lowe's videos. They usually get connected to each other, but I gotta do playlists at some point. And I think I'm just gonna mix all 3 of the stores together. I really don't care about making a Home Depot one and a Lowe's one. Just watch them all in order, essentially. That's the idea, I think. Actually, hashtag Lowe's. Lowe's Home Improvement. Haven't done that one in a while. Let's do Cobalt Tools. Let's do Craftsman, because I do talk about that. Craftsman. Hashtag Craftsman Tools. Hashtag DeWalt Tools. Hashtag DeWalt Tough. Ah, shit. I gotta piss. DeWalt. I'm going to pee real quick. I'll be right back. Take 2 seconds. Jeez Louise. All right. Okay. So, what am I going for now? Hashtag home improvement. Tangentially, hashtag Home Depot. Yeah, go ahead. It's Lowe's, right? Big competitor, huh? Ace Hardware. Why not? Add the tags. Says hashtag Lowe's. And then hashtag Lowe's Home Improve. Dang it. I hate long hashtags, y'all. I'll admit it right now. Hold on. Come on, man. Just. No, I don't want to select that. I want to select this. Copy. There we go. Thank you. Hashtag. Paste. Enter. Thank you. Altered content? No, never. I make my own videos here. Related video. Jeez Louise. Now I gotta scroll so hard to find that one. I've only made like 500 friggin' videos in 100 days. I know what that friggin' thing looks like though, so I kind of know where it is in all of this mess. I know what happens around it, because it actually, like, some of the Lowe's ones, like I did this one today, but like some of them happen around other things, and then I get double footage for some things, but I haven't had time to do any of that, so I scramble every day to get at least 3 out for everyone. I mean, when I say scramble, I mean really scramble. Like, I've got a bunch of reviews that I need to do. I just haven't gotten to them yet. It's whatever. And when I'm like in a pinch, I just pull one out and I just do the 15-second review. 15-second review. Great. I have a new beer. I want a new beer. Well, it's not all skunk. Well, the ones that are nice and cold. Makes me feel all that funk. I'm getting close. Aha, there's Sir Walter. There he is right there. Boom. See, I remember things like around other events. So I know that my son's graduating, and I know there's a Sir Walter Raleigh in there somewhere. Visibility, public, 11:51. I don't care when they're going out right now, because you look at the publish outs on the last few. They've been all over the place. But yeah, instead of a 15-sec movie rec that's coming tomorrow, by the way, you're getting that thing tonight. So, I sold my life rights to make that movie. Hey, that movie Hollow Man was pretty cool. Yeah, dude, it is, dude. I even like the cheesy effects in it, dude. Like, And then I made a joke because Kevin Bacon's in the beginning of it for a little bit, but then he phones the rest in because it's just his voice and it's just people being like, "What the heck?" Ah, that kind of thing. Crap. It's like, hey, Daydream, man, thanks, man, appreciate you. Uh, One love, man, Jamaica. We love you, bro. Thanks for being around. It is creepy, isn't it? Cheers, my friend. Uh, yeah, it is really creepy. It's also a really good movie. Like, not only is it like really dope and suspenseful, it's got like that psychological. Hey, yeah, I know. Like I'm telling you, dude, I see what you're doing. Right? I should do a morning stream. That would be really funny, huh? Like sleep early, wake up 4 in the morning, 5 in the morning, wait for the crow to cock to crow, cock to crow. Uh, have a good night to Adrian. I also got to sleep myself. Uh, that's how I read it. That's how I'm not reading it the way he said it. Get your ass to Mars. Oh, I'll get your ass to Mars. Get your ass to Mars. Get your ass to Mars. One love, yes, I agree. We get to share it. Leaves you, baby, if you don't care for it. One love. Oh, yeah, so here's my other pouch. It's got that there, one of them classic orange boy flip out knives, and then it's got the blue flip out because orange and blue is a little bit nicer of a color. I don't know, is that a team color mashup? The Wuben G5 in there. There it goes. Great little EDC flashlight lamp. It's a beacon. Right? But you can choose the color of that beacon with this jog wheel. Say you're lost, you need I have a blue beacon, right? What cut of steak? Me? Have a good night. What cut of steak? Sirloin. It's got a doohickey. I'm not going to pull it out, but it's the Night Eyes doohickey. It's got a murder bic, which is all blacked out bic, top and bottom, even the bottom of it. It's got a DX 126 out of Coast Knives. That's a razor knife and this flashlight. That's really all I need when I need like something in my pocket. That's the stuff I need the most. I don't know, man. I've had ribeye. I've had a bunch of stuff. I'm not a big steak fan. I really don't like beef all that much. I don't know how to explain that. I of course also have been to a dairy farm, a dairy and beef farm, and I've seen what they do to get our meat. So I understand there's a conscious level. But when I saw that, I was very jaded and kind of fucked up in my life. So I got to tell you, you know, cheers. Oh yeah, definitely leave before the stream catches up to you there, otherwise, Al, I guess. Holy crap. So James Trollinger, remember the first aid kit? Well, now it's a first aid kit. After 70 odd years of baseball cards, bubblegum cards, and all that stuff, it's finally back doing what it does. That's what I bought to put in there. That's what I keep in my glove box, actually. Not my glove box, my center console. Exact same thing I keep in my center console. So, because most things are little cuts, bruises. I almost always get like right here. That's an impact blood bruise right there. Those things suck. almost always break them as soon as they happen. I don't want that friggin' happening. And I also don't like the scabs that come with a blood bruise. So, and that's when we pulled that friggin' lawnmower off the friggin' back of my truck. By the way, that lawnmower is a dope little lawnmower. We need to change the blades on it, but it's running hot, dude. It's really good. Hey, 25 views in 6 minutes. It's running pretty good. But yeah, I can tell you confidently, everyone would probably like the next 15-second movie rec. And I tell you, everyone, like, it's not one movie, it's three. It's a trilogy. It's like when I did Karate Kid. It's not some standalone thing. You just got to sit there and watch all of it. But yeah, so Tyler Failure on the Freeway hit 15,000 views today, which is a very interesting prospect. And my flat tire video is doing better than any other video I've done recently. And then there is a follow-up, which is we had to get a tow, right? It's 9.8 thousand views in 2 days, so not bad. 142 likes, dope. Drop a like. And then here's the newest one. I had to reformat a little. It had like 60 views, and I changed it. It said truck update with a picture of the truck on the tow truck. So it's getting double the views now than it did before. Sometimes your thumbnail is the thing that's killing your video. I hate to say it like that. Alright, so, like I said, 11:58. Fudge cakes. Alright. I'm going to go over a little bit. I got to drink all this, so let's go. But yeah, if you haven't dropped a like, drop a like. I know you guys, there's only two of you. Never mind. I don't even have a like to drop anymore on any of mine. I'll double drop my own like. Haha. Would it take my like away from earlier? What? Nah, never mind. Okay. Not here to gripe about. But this is my car thing, and I gotta get some like little Velcro bits to go on the bottom. Because it sticks, but it's on a mat, and the mat's a piece of crap. I got it with the truck. I haven't bothered to change it till literally today. I was like, Pops, you need to go look at like floor mats for this thing, because we got to clean out the whole truck at some point. You know, this and that. Get everything out. Set up a table. Vacuum everything. You know what I'm saying? Like sweep and vacuum essentially is the idea with that. And I said, it's gonna happen sometime soon, so you might as well buy the friggin' floor mats, because this floor mat keeps getting stuck under the gas pedal. And then the other day it got stuck over the gas pedal, and I couldn't get the friggin' thing done until I reached down, racing the truck, and then I ripped the friggin' thing out, and I was like, fuck these floor mats. And then today I was like, Pops, just go look, okay? And he's like, well, I didn't get them off Amazon. I got them off of eBay. I was like, I don't care where the fuck you get them, just get them, right? Like, don't play with me, just get them. He's Mr. Resources in my life sometimes. And I'm like, yo, the truck is malfunctioning because of this disgusting and stupid, cheap floor mat that Keith, God bless his soul, put in there. But he doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about sometimes, so I'm not going to be like the one who races into that point, right? It's fine, right? And it's not the same Keith as Keebler Keith, so. Look, okay. This is where I'm at. I'm winding down, I get you, okay? I got a couple drinks. Cheers to the new person who just showed up. Hey, what's going on? I hope you're having a good time. If you're not, man, I hope it's better. Cheers to you. So anyway, James Stronger, yeah, it's finally got the first aid stuff back in it. So after what, 76 years of service, to baseball cards and all that other junk, it's finally doing its job back again. The first aid kit, It's a travel ready first aid Johnson & Johnson kit. Someone's like, man, it's sad you don't have the original stuff. I'm like, dude, I'm not a collector of this. I bought that for cheap, right? And he was like, well, I bought mine for 50 seconds, right? Or 50 cents. And I was like, well, I paid $2 for mine. So, like, this is a $12 starting bid item right now. It's just me. I left. It came back for a second, then I came back. Okay, no, you're good. What I'm saying is, like, cheers to you either way. Like, dude, you're a strong, beating heart of the channel. I got you, bro. That will go up on eBay. It's going inside tonight. It's going with the other stuff. I've already chosen a few things. I'm starting new on eBay because I have to. I used to have a good rep on eBay, but I literally deleted that account because I was done with it. Because I had like so many issues with shit. People like saying this isn't what you represented, so I'm very careful to say, you know, original paint all crapped up and scraped up on the front. You know, it's cheap tin, like, you know. Yeah, eBay. I used to do eBay, but I'll have it on eBay. Yeah, at some point, not tomorrow, not the next day, but like within the next couple weeks, because the money's running out, and I gotta buy more tools for you 15 seconders. And then I'm not selling any of the current tools I have. I love my tool set the way it is, in some ways, but I keep seeing shit that I want to buy, just to test out, just to try, and then maybe resell it. I don't have the eBay yet, James. I will announce all of it. It'll be like Acolyte sells. It doesn't exist yet. The account just doesn't exist yet. Okay? It will exist. I have not started it back yet. Okay? Or Eddie sells, I think is probably what I call it. I don't know. But like I'll figure out the name and I'll announce everything on the channel. I'll do the full spread of like, hey, I need money for more 15-second reviews. This and that. I don't beg for money, although if you look, you'll find everything a YouTuber has, pretty much, except for a Patreon. I can't stand that company. So what the idea is, I put my own personal work stuff in there. So if you're paying me for work or whatever, that's where you do it on Venmo, and that's what's up in there. So if you're some rich aristocratic man who wants me to fucking do more of these videos and you can pay for it, just hit me up, and then put the name of the tool you want me to buy and do the 15-second review on. It's kind of simple like that. And then one day I'll be like, guys, stop doing this shit. So whatever. It's like not the point of what I'm doing here. But the point of what I'm doing here is if there's a dope tool in your life, I mean, share it with me. I'd love to see it, right? Hey, dude. Hey, James, you're good, man. I'm trying to roll out in a minute. I gotta grab a quick shower. I gotta drink another couple sips of this. And then I'm gonna relax, chill out. I'm gonna drink a White Russian. Maybe try to play a classic video game, right? Classic like Burger Time or something crazy old, right? I know I've got like this thing, and if my TV will work, I don't know if my TV works. For God's sake, y'all. I think it stopped working because I stopped doing updates on it. Don't hook your shit up to the internet. Buy a monitor, buy a giant monitor. Pay the extra whatever for none of the advertising and all of the effort that they're trying to push onto you. So, what am I doing? I don't want to use that. But no, my goal here right now is to get enough subs to monetize, one, to get endorsing, product, okay, two, I need a P.O. box for people to just send me old shit or whatever the fuck you want to send me, which is coming soon. I need to hit 1,000 subs first. So, and then, because it's all to plan. 100 days is 100 days already. I've already hit 1.5 million. Hold on, let me check my view count on Studio. So my view count is going up and down. It's going up, down. But if you click on views and then you go 365 days, and I've been doing this for 90 to 100 days, 1.610017. So 1,610,071 views in a 1 year period, and that's not even a 1 year period. That graph says it all right there. I don't know if you can see that graph. Flatline. There's no activity on this channel until about 100 days ago. Here's 90. What am I sitting at on 90? 1.4 million in 90. That's you guys, dude. You guys do that, okay? I don't do that. I just make the stuff. 28 days. It's going up and down. Little peaks and valleys. It looks like that old video game where you like blow up the mountains and shit. Last 7 days, up and down, up and down. Not a big deal. Look. I'm not always going to bat perfect, and I'm also not always going to be excited during the reviews. So, you know, it's a catch-22. It's not like everything exists in my life as some perfect thing that I want to review. Actually, the thing I need is things I don't like to review. I know that sounds crazy, but like I've never done I've done a couple of negative ones kind of deal, but like I've done angry review once on a Roxxon product, my first Roxxon product. But I do like Roxxon now. I've got plenty of Roxxon love with the scissors knife, the S501U. So if that helps you any, so last night's knife was the Kershaw Hotwire. Tonight's knife was the CRKT Scribe. They're comparable knives at $15 price-wise, but I'm telling you, you're going to get a little bit more utility out of this spring-assisted blade at 15 than you might out of this little jammer blade. But I'm telling you, if you're interested in an EDC jammer blade, $15 is not a lot to leave behind as you're calling 911 and telling that motherfucker not to take it out. That's all I'm saying. Cheers. Cheers, folks. Cheers. What else can I say? Yeah, I'm trying to quit cigs. So I'm smoking the 50 bar. This is the one. It's called Swedish. Blue Swede, not Swedish. Do I need to charge you? No, not tonight. Dude, this thing lasts me a long time. Even though I smoke a lot, I still use this a lot. So, all right. So, calling it here in a minute. Okay, let's hit this till I can't fucking walk, and then try to turn the stream off, huh? Oh shit! I'm not doing blinkers. I don't do blinkers. Too old for that shit. I'm too old for that shit. Oh yeah, right there. Go for one more. All right. Getting up. Yeah, I'm having problems walking. I drank a whole 6-pack of beer during this entire time. So, like I said, what is it? I always say I'm always here. I was going to think it's like a chicken right. I'm like, hey, one love, people. We get to share it. Leaves you, baby, if you don't care for it. One love. Remember, happiness was never the goal. It's the only way. Good night and God send.